Hello guys, it's JongLi here, and today I'm bringing you another online commentary battle for Rome Total War. This time it's a 4 versus 4 31k rules battle, and this is the first 4 versus 4 battle I've put up. And I don't play 4 versus 4s very often because my computer's slow and it's really laggy for me. So yeah, enjoy it while you can. So yeah, today I'm playing with Biscuits of the Heaven Clan, very famous guy, has his own channel. Bubo also has his own channel. Um, yeah, and he's playing as the Greeks, which is one of his favorite factions, I believe. We'll go through the build as well, I guess. Biscuits has brought 2 Archer Auxilia, 6 Praetorian Cav, and 12 Urbans. Bubo's got 4, I think, of these regular archers, a general's cav unit, and the rest hoplites, so that's probably 15 Spartans. I've just got 14 urbans and 6 Praetorian cav. And we've got Cornovii of the Heaven Clan playing as Germania. He's got a few naked fanatics. It'll be interesting how they work out. Some chosen axemen, 4 Knight Raiders, 3 Berserkers here, and 5 Gothic Cavalry and 1 Barbarian Chosen Warlord. Our opponents are Titans Mohamed. He's got 4 Archer Auxilia, definitely there to shoot the Germanic infantry with. Archer's very good against Germania. 6 Praetorian Cavalry and the rest urban, so that'll be 10 urbans. Got 3 of Titans Elites cav here, also a YouTuber. He's from New Zealand. So he's got 3 cavalry units and a lot of infantry. So I think this is 17 infantry. And we can also see there's this legionary first cohort here. So we can see this build is definitely there to fight the Greeks. We've also got Titans Hades, which with his cavalry over here, who's also just got 14-6, so similar to me, except he's got this legionary first cohort instead of an urban. So yeah, we've also got Lac Jac, who is I don't know, he's in the lobby quite frequently, so I've seen him around a few times. Knows 31k, so yeah. He's got 5, looks like 5 Praetorian Cav, 3 Archer Auxilia, and the rest will be urban, so that's 12 urbans probably. So he's got the same number of urbans as Biscuits, but he's got 1 more Archer Auxilia and 1 less Praetorian Cav unit. So we'll just get the battle started. I apologize for how slow this battle will be, because my computer is old, so I am recording this as well, which makes it even slower, so it's going to look very patchy. Anyway, we can see now that Mohammed's moving up, and basically we decided to meet up in the middle first. So Cornovii's over here, and he's also heading towards the middle. I'm already at the middle, as you can see, so I'm just trying to meet up with Bubo, and Biscuits is on my far left. He's going to take the battle with Lac Jac. So we can see Mohammed's coming in here. Cornovii originally said he was going to camp in the swamp area, I think, but that would have left me having to go 2v1ing against Mohamed and Hades, and I didn't like my chances at that, so I told him to, it would be nice if he could start attacking probably on this side, because I can't hold them by myself. So Elita is clearly trying to get the engagement he wants with Greece. I will be moving up to support Bubo. Looks like Lac Jac is also moving towards Greece. Oh, I think maybe there was a glitch or something. I don't know. But yeah, Biscuits clearly wants the engagement with Lac Jac. But yeah. So I've put my infantry over here, and I was aware that I was very isolated here, so I decided to pull back just in the nick of time before Hades managed to catch me. As you can see, Lac Jac was also, I don't know, trying to catch my flank, but it was very, very strange the way he tried to do it. But it looks like Elita has got the matchup he wanted with the Spartans, and Biscuits will be facing off against Lac Jac. I think Hades glitched a bit there, but no one was really attacking him anyway, so it didn't make too much difference. Mohamed's got these Elite, sorry, he's got these 3 cavalry units lined up on my flank. So I think someone said glitch, and I used the opportunity to reposition some of my infantry, as you can see, to face his cavalry. And yes, I can't seem to point the screen where I want it to go because of the lag. But yeah, I managed to point some infantry to screen them off, and Cornovii was also able to come in with a charge. I guess due to some glitches, there are still some cav units stuck there. But Cornovii's cav, he probably moved them around a bit weirdly, because I wouldn't have put them there. I mean, you're gonna get killed by 2 shots of cav now. So I thought that was kind of pretty dangerous position to put them. But I am just going to sit here and hold up these 2 guys. Hopefully Biscuits will be able to take out Lac Jac. It looks like Lac Jac is getting the worst end of it, but Elita does have some of his infantry there to back him up. Meanwhile, it looks like Greece hasn't really moved yet, so not much progress there. But on this side, some of the Gothic cavalry have routed, so that's a disadvantage for us. So Germania really has to do some work before these Archer Auxilia kill them all. And really, I'm just here holding my ground. So Hades has decided to push up. He's pushed past my first peeler screen. And it looks like Bubo's coming here to support me, which is nice. Elite hasn't really made much progress. Again, this seems to be to stall Greece. Oh yes, also Hades charges in straight into my infantry here. So I was a little bit worried that they would rout, but they were in a pretty good position to receive the charge, to be honest. My general is very close by. I have managed to get my cavalry back for a very good counter charge. And we've also got these Germanic units in the side as well. So with that counter charge and the berserkers going nuts, we have managed to get Germany to platform off and just break this entire center area. Now, I think I'll just pause it here because I'm getting confused. Alright, so let's just take stock of the situation. Biscuits seems to be doing okay against Lac Jac, but we can see here that Elite has a bunch of infantry here, but he's not doing anything with them. So it looks like he was trying to screen off Biscuits' cavalry, which worked to some extent, but Lac Jac's cavalry seems pretty strong anyway. We've got Bubo here trying to help out with his general, so I guess that was helpful. I guess he was trying to snipe off some of Lac Jac's Archer Auxilia. Elite was trying to screen here, but I think he should be a bit more aggressive. He probably could push a bit more around this side. I mean, he's got this entire gap here, which he could just push units through and try to get the route on these units here. I mean, you could get Lac Jac's cavalry behind as well. If you push through this area here, you stop Bubo's pikes from supporting, and you can also get the morale bonus against the Greeks. But over here in the center, I have managed to break through with my cavalry. I'm playing as the Brutii, so the green guys. We have managed to push through. Although there are a few units still holding out, the mass rout is going strong, and I have a choice to make. I can either turn around and try and defeat these guys, the Julii here, so Mohamed and Elite. I can try and defeat them. I can try and defeat Mohamed's infantry and Elite's cav and Mohamed's cav, or I can turn my attention around and try and help out this side. So I can try and help out Biscuits, or I can try and help out Bubo against Elite. So I'll play it here. I'm going to pull my cavalry through because I can see that there is no enemy cavalry here to stop me pulling it through. And if anything, I have support here because Biscuits' cavalry is behind enemy lines as well. So because all the enemy cavalry is on a flank, they can't stop me from just going through the middle now. It looks like this good positioning will pay off for Mohamed and Elite. They're going to be able to get pretty good angles on my infantry here. So I have to quickly reposition, which was pretty difficult because of the lag I was experiencing. So I had to quickly reposition there to face their cavalry. Meanwhile, I've gone in with a charge here, and it looks like Bubos had the same idea. He's thrown in his Spartans here, and although they won't engage for very long, it does the job of just keeping the urban cohorts stuck on the front of the pikes. And the morale penalties from both sides should easily be enough to get a quick rout. So I'm just pulling my guys back to chase down some routing units here. But I will be trying to use my cavalry to just rout these urban cohorts. So well done to Bubo for picking up on what I was trying to do there. So anyway, on this side it's looking pretty bad, to be honest. We've only got 3 cav here from Cornovii, and my infantry just blocking the way for these Julii guys here. So this is actually a pretty bad position for the Julii to be in. Yeah, we've got that one random berserker there as well. So this is actually a pretty bad position for the enemy team, the Titans team. Because I have my cav roaming free around this part. It's a pretty decisive force still right now. I've got a couple of very, very strong units, quite full over here. Lac Jac seems to be done for. Elita is still holding out here, but we've got a lot of Biscuits infantry has been freed up, and a lot of Bubo's infantry is now freed up as well. So if they're stuck on this pile of infantry, this buys us the time we need to just completely free up this side, completely destroy 3 armies, essentially, and reposition and re-engage. So Bubo's seen that this side is pretty much finished, so he's going to go and try and support my guys here. What I've done is I've testudoed all my infantry. So what this is going to do is basically make it difficult for them to just run past, and make it difficult for them to also just push through, and it's given Bubo enough time to catch up with my guys and basically support them. So before, where I was on the defensive, now I can again go on the offensive because Bubo's here to support me. His Spartan hoplites are on almost full strength. A few slightly depleted units here and there, but because I managed to get my cav through and get those really good cav strikes in here, he's able to bring almost fresh Spartans, fully fresh Spartans into the fight. And at this point, it's really difficult for the Titans team to come back. They have to use his cavalry super well if they want to have a chance, and even then the Spartans will probably counter those quite easily. Biscuits has some of his infantry left. It looks like he's got around 7, maybe 8 units-ish of urbans left. So this is also a force to contend with. Looks like Mohamed is going for the charge on them. It also looks like Biscuits is intends to charge against them. So looks like Mohamed was able to get her out, so kudos to him. That was a pretty good charge. I think Biscuits should have just stopped his guys and maybe put them in guard mode. But that was pretty devastating actually. Mohamed essentially routed the remnant of Biscuits' forces with that one charge. But yeah, looks like I have managed to get some cav. I've got some cav over here and some cav over here. What I'm going to try and do is just pick off these pockets of infantry that have now become isolated. I should be microing my infantry better, but again, it was quite laggy. So I've managed to rout the general here of Mohamed. That should decrease the morale for the rest of these guys. I'm trying to get these guys to rout here with that charge. Looks like Cornovii has some cav that's come back and he's going to support me with that. And that looks like it's going to be a wrap. We've still got to be careful of these Praetorian cav units from Mohamed. Looks like Bubo's also done quite a bit of work against the archers with this generous bodyguard unit. That's really all it's good for. But looks like despite this rear charge here from Mohamed, which was really his last gasp at saving the game, Bubo did manage to turn his pikes around, so these guys just got wrecked, and yeah, we managed to rout this side because there were just too many Spartans left at that point. So really, Greece is a really good finisher because you can really just power through the end game if you've got enough Spartans. With that, we can see yep. So very well played to everyone. Well, that was a pretty fun game. Probably the first 44 I've done in a long while. So yeah, hope I didn't do too bad. There are the kills of myself and Biscuits. A lot of my kills, as you can see, came from the cavalry. So yeah, they did a lot of work there. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.